Hey, so what's going on, y'all? This is KallOcarina. Now, this is not meant to be a particularly complicated video. This is an unboxing because I just received a package in the mail, and if this is what I think it is, then it's going to be very interesting. So, just a bit of context for those of you who don't know, recently I started a Twitch channel. You can check it out right now. I'll leave a little link to it right up there. And basically what I play on this Twitch channel is old video games. So currently all I really have to play these is my keyboard, but I wanted the experience to be a little more authentic. So what I did is I bought a couple of original Nintendo NES USB remotes. So they're basically USB remotes. I can hook them up to my computer through the USB port and then play NES games with them. So I think that's what this is because it's from the right company. So let's open it and see what they look like. Okay, here they are. They look pretty good. I paid like, I think $8 for these, and there are two of them. I could have gotten them earlier, but I wanted to pay less money. If I had got them earlier, it would have cost me $18. So I got them later, but I paid a lot less for them. So, let's see. These look like they are very good quality. Let's see how long the USB cable is. It's good enough, it's good length. I would have personally liked it to be a little bit longer, but it looks good to me. It's not the most, it's a lot thicker than regular Nintendo remotes. I don't have one as an example, but it's a lot thicker. Buttons are much more kind of, how to put it, they feel more like a keyboard, because normally with the old Nintendo, they were a bit more sticky, so they kind of pushed down much more smoothly, but here it's much more like you're pressing a button. Whereas back with the old Nintendo, it was more like kind of you were just pushing down on something. I don't know if that makes sense, but it looks good. It looks like it should work fine. So without further ado, what I want to do now is I want to test these out. So let's head over to the computer. Okay, so we are over here on my computer. I'm not gonna set up the whole complicated recording system I have normally with my mic because that takes a long time, and I just kind of want to do a quick play test. So I'm just gonna straight up open my application for games and see if I can hook this up. So there are 3 games I want to try this out with, and that's because each different game I have a different remote hold with. So the first one I want to try out is The Legend of Zelda. So my remote hold for Legend of Zelda is just standard. I hold it normally like this. So let's see what it's like. Okay, so this is actually really nice, guys. This is working really well. It's gonna take a while to get used to because the buttons especially, I'm not as used to the buttons, but it looks like it's good. This is gonna be a lot of fun to play with. Okay, so the next game I wanna play is some Mega Man. Why do I wanna play Mega Man? Because for me, Mega Man, I hold my remote like this. So I use the keypad normally, but since I like to be able to jump and shoot more freely without having to jump back and forth between jumping and shooting, I like to hold down the jump button while shooting. I keep 2 fingers on this keypad. So we're gonna play like that and we're gonna see how it is. So we're gonna go ahead and try out Bomb Man and see what it's like to beat Bomb Man with the controller. It's definitely different than what I'm used to. I feel like the reaction is also a little bit faster, which is nice. Okay, and I can also jitter click if I really want to. Yeah, okay, so the remote works well. Holding it like this, I think for this game is best to hold it kind of so that way you can run and jump at the same time. It makes it a bit easier to be more dynamic, to go from left to right. And there is one more game I want to try out. And why do I want to try out Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? Well, that is because, see, the thing about Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is I hold the remote like this so that I can punch left and right, just have a star punch, and then that way I can also move here on the keypad. So I want to see how comfortable it is for me to try to hold it like that, because if not, I might need to start holding it like this instead. Yeah, I'm trying to do some things like the quick dodge, and it's all a lot harder on the remote, actually. Okay guys, well, so I tested out the remote with 3 different games, and here's the overall opinion. I think that it is very good quality. It's obviously not the same feel as a classic Nintendo remote. The buttons are not as, I would say, sticky which I personally like that more about classic NES remotes. These buttons are much more clicky. It's like you're pressing them. And the keypad, of course, is going to cause me problems. I mean, what I might end up doing is I might even end up holding the remote like this and then using the keypad on the keyboard. Who knows? I might have to switch to keyboard every now and then. But overall opinion, it's a good remote. I think it's a good investment, and I'm going to really enjoy playing with this. But aside from that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.